What's going on, you guys? Back with another iteration of coding a bot a day until we find the Holy Grail. It's been a little bit since we posted a video, and there's been a reason for that. Well, essentially, I had run out of ideas, and that happens sometimes when you're trying to do something like create an idea or kind of create something new or put something to, an idea to fruition. You can kind of run out of ideas sometimes, especially as you run up against the wall or run into issues with other ideas that you've had. And that's kind of what I experienced recently. And that being said, I did figure out one thing that I ended up putting into basically live testing, and that was essentially a arbitrage, or basically a pairs trading idea around the S&P and NASDAQ futures, just because generally speaking these indices are very well correlated. They're not perfectly correlated, but they're well correlated enough to present opportunities for arbitrage, at least based on my backtesting, and also not just arbitrage but like pairs trading, which is really more so what I'm doing. Now, that being said, I also was, kind of like I said, took some time off to think about different ideas. And another idea that I just came up with recently, and you see me working on here, is essentially this thing called strike arbitrage and options trading. I'm not going to get into too deeply how that works, but you could definitely look that up if you want. But essentially, I'm coding that idea here, and I'm, trying to go about doing different things to see if I can just get the initial idea to work. So there's a lot of different things that I had to do with Quant Connect, because there's a formula that you can use with this in terms of strike arbitrage. So I had to get all the data. I had to find out how I would get all the data from Quant Connect and put it into the right data type for me to actually pass it into a formula so I can actually do the calculation, which is what you see me doing here. I ended up actually figuring it out, so I got that working. And so basically I'm able to put together the formula, and then now that I'm able to put together the formula, now I'm working on actually going through and executing the strategy from the idea of picking the right options contracts, which is what I'm working on now. But yeah, we'll see how that works out as well. And I'll also be checking in with that, that futures kind of NASDAQ S&P pairs trading idea as it takes its first trade. Also, I'll check in with this fundamental bot that I have coded already. I coded this well before we started doing this idea of a bot a day. So you've never seen me code this in this series, but I'll run through that when I run through also my NASDAQ and S&P bot as well. But I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Hope it provides some value to you guys, and join us again in the next one.